The time for talk is over. Here we are, back at Solstice. And we have to choose, we have to decide who's the person who killed Lev. It's still a weird way to put it. It's still weird. There's so many facets that make it so that every person in this town is guilty of this crime together, just by the way that they've interacted and behaved with each other, by the lack of communication between everyone. But it also feels like it just feels weird that one person is the mastermind behind some kind of larger scheme, because they all have reasons to be here and to be together in this place, and whatever is going on better have a really, really good reason, because I don't like, why would any of our usual suspects want to destroy this town? Like, just destroy the whole thing, every single person in the town. It seems a feat beyond the pale for everyone. And I think that's what I'm excited about most. So, time to take the shades off, and let's start lighting some people up. Let's start lighting them up. Rush to the marketplace. This is Yanni, partially because I wanted to avoid any unnecessary unrest, but mostly to get it over with. I've been hassled and harassed for the last 2 days over this stupid thing. I have no definite proof, yet I had to point to someone, fully aware that this meant sentencing them to a very unpleasant fate. We don't even know if we're gonna be sentencing them to death. Like, we're sentencing them to being marked as a killer within a group of like 10 people. There's only like 10 of us, so. Well, perhaps for Istvan, it probably wouldn't be a fate. Money and contacts would ensure his safety in prison, possibly a decent level of comfort. Even if he hadn't killed Lev, he had enough on his conscience to justify conviction. And then things would be very bad if I challenged the most powerful man in town. I don't know what he did. I don't know at this point. We're gonna point to Galen. If we off Galen, that wouldn't be good for the city. The only reasonable choice, the one that took both the mission and self-preservation. Oh, sorry, I'm still all big-faced. I'll put this aside. My bad. Thank you for dealing with us. We're just going through the choices. We've been over this. We've been over this a million times. The only reasonable choice that took both the mission and self-preservation into account was sentencing Sem. He's a fine scapegoat and no one would be the wiser. But that doesn't help us at all. It'd cool his enthusiasm for me, but I shouldn't let something even in her writing, Yanni's like, well, it was nice while it lasted. Fuck that guy. Reason had me one step away from blaming an innocent man and letting a killer walk free. Oh, Yanni. What are we gonna do with you? Wow, alright, everyone's just at the square to start this whole trial. For once, this is starting to feel like a fair show. Finding the culprit's not an easy task, so please bear with me. I'll be as brief as I can. I'm not a cop. We do have literally a cop who can do this. Has the three of you here, as you were the last people to see Lev alive. What do you mean? I know for a fact Istvan spent that night in his study like he usually does. Istvan gave orders to have Lev beaten up. His guards acted on his behalf, meaning he had indirect contact. As for Galen and Sem, they both saw the victim in person. Someone also tried to set up a trap for Galen and me using Istvan's stationery. It seems too obvious, but perhaps it was a double bluff? And he's just like, ugh, okay. True, leaving a piece of evidence with your name on it does seem a tad amateurish, but it also is possible someone was expecting us to die and never tell the tale. I wouldn't play around with letters and traps. It's true. Perhaps you have a motive. However, it's no secret you resented both the city and Slava's late husband. Resentment is something I know a lot about. I'm beginning to feel it now. Not only did Lev trespass on a family property, but he also made Slava unhappy. We all know that you care about her. I can't wait to hear my dirty secrets. Just let her finish. One more thing that incriminates Istvan, Lev's journal. You got your hands on it? He kept it with him at all times, but I couldn't find it on his body. Slava found it and gave it to me, because Slava likes me. That's not important now. What is important is that Lev mentions a mentor, someone he refers to as I. That's right! Who is this I? Who is I? This person taught him magic and many of the city's secrets, including the location of the hidden chamber he was found in. Lev was probably used by the saboteur to further their destructive agenda. You think it was Istvan? He's the only one whose name starts with an I. Is this what the city's paying you for? Rumors and vague suspicions. Okay, well, it's you who insist on solving this case in such a short time frame. Yeah, you got a budget. This is a budget investigation, buddy. You're also the only person with constant access to the archives where all the plans were kept, plans that are now missing. That being said, the person who killed Lev covered their tracks well. Could have been anyone. That's why I'm reviewing all the evidence. Which brings us to Galen, the good doctor everyone trusts. I'm blushing already. It's not an exaggeration to say that when you give advice, people follow it to the letter. They answer all your questions without examining your motives. What can I say? I'm a people person. Unless being a doctor's a crime, you should focus on the real dirt. Do you have any? When you think of a killer, you usually imagine someone wielding a weapon. However, a doctor knows more ways to disrupt and shut down the body than any warrior could. As an herbalist, Galen had both the knowledge and the resources necessary to produce poisons. Finally, his profession gave him the perfect cover. Nobody would normally suspect a doctor was harming others intentionally. You may be wrong. I can feel my killer urges building up as we speak. No matter how many jokes you throw at her, Yanni does have a point. What she doesn't have, however, is proof. Well, speculation's fine by me. Just get them over with. Sure. Who said justice needs to win? We're all here. We're all together. Nothing matters anymore. Who cares? As for Sem, we know he allowed dogs to bite Lev that night. Does anyone here doubt he was in full control of his pack? Not only did he cause injuries, but he saw Lev in very bad shape, contributed to it, and then left his friend with no help whatsoever. Clearly, you've taken it upon yourself to smear the most respectable people in the city, the doctor, the banker, and the animal-leveling man whose inner peace borders on catatonia. Catatonia, right, Sem? ... Appropriate, Sem. Sem may be harmless, but he has a gruesome past. This is why I don't trust people. I'm not gonna go into details. We know for a fact that Sem's capable of murder and betrayal. This is quite dramatic and much more entertaining than I expected. Now please, reveal the winner before the suspense kills us. Unless you have more observations you'd like to share. Spirits, no more stories. Who did it? It's impossible to be sure, given the circumstances, but all you want is a verdict, so here it is. Wow! Okay, between these three, these are the three that we've been pointing our fingers at this whole time. We are actually going to sentence Galen. We're gonna sentence Galen because he can take it. Istvan and Sem, they literally could not handle what would happen to each of them respectively, and we would not be able to handle it. We have to sentence Galen. Because out of everyone, not only will it keep us safe, Yanni safe, but I don't know, there's something about it that I think is right. I think that's the right way to go. Also, Galen will be fine, especially if Kasai is taking care of him. I think he'll be fine. Galen might resent Yanni a little bit, but like, this is all we got. Yanni's like, we're just gonna go to town on Galen. Don't believe this. I thought we were allies. Why would he do that? I don't know. Just as I don't know what his real goals are, but he's best equipped to sabotage the city and kill whoever stands in his way. Galen's an islander. Yanni, you took a turn here. Perhaps they've decided to destroy. Perhaps they've decided to destroy their own creation. That's kind of what I was the line I was thinking of, but like, Yanni, don't have to be trashy about it. Are you sure you want to sentence Gallon? Seriously, are you? Am I? I may still need Gallon. No. I wonder if we can put this whole trial thing into question. Or if this will just take us back to the previous choice. It's possibly sure, given the circumstances, but all you want is a verdict, so here it is. Oh, we just go back around. Yeah, I want to see if this loops around and around and around. It does. Okay. Then, I mean, if they're gonna just let us see all of them, then let's go to Istvan. Person most responsible for Lev's death is Istvan. Wow. Does that mean you consider him the saboteur as well? Istvan wanted to get rid of Lev. Efficient as always, he chose to kill two birds with one stone. Have Lev do some of the dirty work for him. Convinced he was getting closer to Kala, Lev undermined the city and got killed in the process. Istvan removed Slava's husband from the picture while furthering his revenge. For what? He gave his entire life to this city, and we can all see he's not satisfied with the results. Having his power taken away must have felt like an act of ingratitude. Man, this seems way too on the nose, though. To the contrary, he's put much effort into arcane studies, more overlooked as a benign hobby. He also spared no expense in purchasing sophisticated machines and devices. In some aspects, his preoccupation with stargazing mirrors Lev's obsession with Kala. If the city falls, the saboteur dies. Suicidal tendencies do fit the insanity profile. Unless we're missing something and there's a reason for it. My patience at its end. Almost done. It wouldn't be the first time a creator decided to destroy their life's work. I assume Istvan is pursuing his own agenda regardless of its costs and consequences. However, hermetic knowledge often carries a promise of happiness that goes beyond the rational. People who believe such tales deem themselves superior. Yanni, you're just blaspheming. Like, you're just attacking people's character this whole time. Speak of themes you do not understand. This may have dire consequences. Cool. Okay. I guess we could see Sem's reasoning too. Bore a grudge against him and finally saw the opportunity to act on it. What? I'm sorry, Sem. Lev had already been beaten up by Istvan's men and weakened by a potent medication. Who would pay attention to some bite marks? What the city? Did I destroy it too? This is your prison, isn't it? It was Istvan's verdict that got your family killed. I don't know how you did it, but I'd say that's a strong motive. You know it's not true. Are you sure it was Sem, Yanni? Can I really do this? Nope, and then we're back to start. It's so weird to be given like a second go at it, and that's what kind of took me back. Usually I make a decision, it's like, we're done. We made the decision. But yeah, now like they want you to really think it through. Now we're back to start again. Istvan doesn't care enough to do this, and like my bottom line is like Istvan doesn't care enough to go through all this hassle. Maybe he does. Damn it. Sem may care a lot, but isn't actually smart enough to implement the kinds of things that happened over this last week. Gallon and Istvan totally are, and that's kind of what I've been leaning towards. Man, I really think Gallon's the smooth talker here. Look at Kasai looking at me. Look at me like, buddy? You dumb fool. What do you think you're doing? You're just wasting my time doing my job for me. I already know who did it. I'm gonna sentence Gallon. I think it's the least likely option for getting me killed. Well, also, I kind of think he did it. I kind of think he totally did it. Because I think he had ample opportunity to trap us and put us in that precarious situation where, like, he also looked like he saved us. Also, all his moves that he's been making with everyone else that we've been in control of in some way or another, I don't know, it's hard to trust the nicest, smoothest talking guy in the whole city. Are you sure? Seriously, are you? I'm sure. I'm sorry, Galen. I don't want the killer to walk free. Damn, Yanni. Oh, you are so deep in it. Very well, I'm glad this is over. Captain, escort the prisoner to his cell. Let's go, Doctor. I hope you realize what you've done. Put the guilty man where he belongs. I have no qualms. Somehow I wouldn't trade places with you, friend. Lead on, Captain. Well, at least we're not going to get killed by some horrible fate. Don't want to make enemies with Istvan. I can't afford to make enemies with Istvan, even though I know Galen. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, not again. Let's get things put together. This is like some episode of Big Brother where everyone finally votes and the person's like, oh snap, me? I have to leave the Big Brother show now? You ever seen that show? It's amazing for this kind of stuff. Oh, Galen. Boy, you got some explaining to do. Nanageri. I wish you'd come sooner. You must be mad about the trial and other things. I broke my vows and now I'm paying the price. Don't be ridiculous. Vows and honor have nothing to do with this. You were just sloppy. Sloppy boy. Your instincts about love were right. Your decision to act was nothing but sound. But you lacked precision, and now you'll be watching the rest of this drama from behind bars. In fact, you'll be lucky to leave this city in one piece. You're right. Of course you're right. By the spirits, what's the melodrama? All that cold air must have damaged your brain. Boy's got no brains anymore. Yes, Nana. Don't offend me with your self-pity. Its only purpose is making you feel better about yourself. It's all in the girl's hands now. It's all in the girl's hands. Let's hope she'll be able to do her part of the job. I hope she can save everyone. That's the point. That's the plan, Galen. Is that we're gonna actually find the real killer now that we've got like time. We can find the real saboteur. Everyone, be reasonable. With no knowledge of our craft, there's no chance for her to fulfill your task. Somebody will get hurt. Pity you couldn't be here with me, Nana. This adventure turned out to be more than I bargained for. I wish I could offer words of comfort, but things are about to go from bad to worse. Solstice draws near. Can you feel it? You can feel it, can't you? Yeah, it's cold and heavy, like a cloud brimming with thunder, but without a drop of rain. It doesn't feel right. There's a lot of energy around here, but it doesn't make me feel stronger. Quite the opposite. Something is happening and I don't understand it. Wish I could help. It's as alien to me as it is to you. Only the Northerners understand this phenomenon. These are wild. Nana! Oh no! By the waters! Ah! Hiya! It's me! Everyone's favorite guy! It's Lev! I'm back from the dead! How's it going, everybody? Yeah! You ready? You ready for me? You ready? By the waters! Kala. Spirits protect me. Galen! Oh, Jesus. Get a grip, boy. It was Lev. How did he? Some ugly curses are at work in the city. Suffering permeates the water and the girl will have to confront it without your help. It's worse than I thought. I'm not optimistic about her chances. Yanni's much too down to earth to fall victim to some phantom. Unlike you mean? Let's hope you're right, and the girl's as grounded as the rest of her dull kind. As long as she sticks to what she's familiar with, she'll be fine. I'm sure they taught her that dreams and illusions she should ignore. Dreams are illusions she should ignore. To think that even sleep is unsafe in this rotten city. Perhaps it was your mistake to let you have your way and go to the far north on your first assignment. I'm speaking nonsense. Now wake up! Oh, Jesus. We did something bad. See, I don't think we did something bad. My whole point was that Gal and Kasai are together now. I think that honestly, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine, but God, we just made a choice. We made a choice today. That has taken a lot out of me. I'm just like, oh, I'm tired now. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today. Next time on Solstice, we're gonna reap what we sow. We're gonna take all of everything that we've come across today, and Yanni's just gonna have to go ham on this investigation. There's no rest. She doesn't get to rest. Just because we had this like fake trial, this mock trial, now the real business actually starts. And someone tried to, so like, here's two things. Here's two things that I'm thinking in my head. One, we've separated Yanni and Gallon. That's good. Even if Gallon did everything, even if he didn't do everything, I don't really think he did everything, but separating Yanni and Gallon is going to be very good because it means that nobody, like we can now investigate from two different fronts, and whoever tried to get us last time tried to get us at the exact same time, and it would have worked. Had we not been together, we could have done something about it. My other thought is that now if Yanni gets in trouble, Gallon can bail her out. If Gallon gets in trouble, Yanni can bail him out. I think this might work in a dumb, awful way, even though they're making me feel bad about it. There's something about this whole dynamic that, like, this has gotta work. It's gotta work. And it makes me feel way better than putting Sem behind bars for no reason. I don't know, man. God, it sucks. Oh, it's such a sucky choice. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm gonna be regretting this for the rest of my life. See ya! Oh, Jesus.